All right, seems like I am live right now. Just making sure everything is all set. Just making sure. All right, everybody. Seems like I am live right now. I am actually broadcasting this on both Facebook and YouTube at the same time using some software hacks to do so. So I apologize if there are something wrong with the feed. Now, here's the deal. I'm actually here live to be with every single one of you to answer any questions that you may have. And as a matter of fact, I also want to take this time to actually have you celebrate the birth of iPro Academy. For those of you that have been on my email list, you guys got an email today about something that I've never, ever done before. And I'm actually doing this only for one reason. It's because we have officially released a brand new platform called iPro Academy, which really entitles twofold. Number one, to provide simple education for every single one of you, and also results-driven automation for any person that really wants to get the right education, the right knowledge, and have a go-to place when you want to learn how to actually build an online business. Now, we're not restricting ourselves just with e-commerce. There's going to be a lot of amazing content, training, and courses that will be released inside iPro Academy. Now, that said, on top of all that amazing awesomeness that we have, all right, in the next few days, starting today and all the way till Wednesday, we are offering an insane discount on all our programs. You guys will actually see a link right into the video description or right on Facebook. There is a link. And I'm even offering, my best-selling program, Zero Up, the exact same program that has helped my student go from zero to $33.5 million in sales right now. We're actually offering a 50% discount enrollment, and it will only happen until Wednesday. Okay, this is my first time ever doing this, and I will never, ever do it again. And I'm doing it really because I wanted to, again, celebrate the rebirth of iPro Academy, a centralized platform for any individuals like you to actually continue to learn how to build a business, how to grow a business, how to generate traffic. All that is actually in there right now. So again, you guys can actually see I'm wearing our new t-shirt, new logo, everything is actually in place right now. So again, that's the reason why we are doing some insane flash sale right now, getting 50% off, up to 50% off our programs right now. And you can obviously take advantage of it today. Okay. Once we actually end the sale, you will never, ever get this kind of deal ever again. It's actually pretty crazy on what we are doing right now. So that said, if you guys have any questions, let me know right inside the chat box or the question box, or the chat box, I should say, and I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you guys may have. All right. So let's see. Who do we have? Oops. All right. Let's see. DeAndre Archer said, I just finished my store, went through your full course. Awesome. Good stuff. Let's see who else we have. We have Angel from YouTube saying, hey, Fred, what do you think about messenger ads and bots? They're amazing. They're really good. But then, again, still the crux of it, the most important part is just the Facebook ad itself. Messenger is great for you to actually use, to really create a more customized process of the experience. One thing that we do a lot is basically sponsored message. That does really, really well too. And again, I'm not an expert when it comes to bots and everything, so I don't really have that much information that I have for you. Let's see. Play it. Say, hi, Fred. I sent you an email with a question earlier today. Not sure if you received it in your email. How do I get this to you? Play it. Just let me know right in the live chat right now. I'm actually live right now, obviously, to answer any questions that you may have. So I'm answering some questions on YouTube first, and I'm going to go back right into Facebook to actually answer questions. JT said, what you suggest in doing first for building a YouTube channel for money? What will you suggest in doing first for building a YouTube channel for money? Identify your niche, okay? There's so many niches that you can actually start. Are you going into pranks? Are you going into comedy? Are you going into magician? Are you going into teaching how-tos? And within the how-tos, what how-tos are you going into is also very important at the same time. So again, what I suggest you to do when you first start out is to really do a complete search, okay, on what people will normally search for on YouTube, and start wrapping around your videos around that topic. Okay, that's what I would suggest you to do. All right, let's see. Narity said that Zero Up is amazing. I paid full price, so this is a great idea. Awesome. I would like to learn from Zero. I have no experience. Very interested in creating a second income. So Christopher, definitely take advantage of our 50% off Zero Up discount right now. Definitely take advantage of it. We are obviously doing this only once. I will never do it again. And once we actually shut that down, it will be shut down and you will never ever see that price again. You can't even email my team and actually get it at the same time. All right. So I have Cece. No, sorry. The other one, Sanya Tan asks, what would be the best way to learn Facebook ads for a complete beginner, which includes new latest strategy like CBO, any course or something? Sanyatan, you can go to iProacademy.com. We actually have a discount right now. Check our FB Masterclass. I actually talk a lot about it and really help beginners to really get started with Facebook ads. CC asks, buddy, what do you think about lead generation? They're awesome. Lead generation are awesome, but what you have to focus on a lot after the acquisition of the lead is to close them. So you would want to make sure that you have an automated series in place. You want to make sure that you have a follow-up process in place so that you can actually follow up with them and actually close the deal and sale from there. All right. Narity said that I want to start another store so I can keep both on Zero Up, but buy another Shopify store. I want to try another niche, but keep what I already have. So with Zero Up, you can actually have it integrated with multiple, okay, unlimited stores. So Narity, you can actually just get another store and actually have it up, and that is absolutely going to be fine. All right. So let's see. Fritz Gerard said, what is the best social media platform for advertise for a local store? I have to say, Facebook. It is going to be by far the best. Facebook is definitely by far the best when it comes to social media, and especially for local advertising, because you can actually go around the radius area of that specific location of the local store and only advertise within that radius. And that's what I would suggest you to do. Dario said, do you recommend Etsy like alternative by Shopify? I don't really recommend it as an alternative. I would say that you want to use both as an income source, right? Because if you already have products, let's say on Etsy, you could actually have it on a Shopify store, and you now have two platforms to actually sell the same product. Why not, right? So that's what I would suggest you to do. I'd like to share an advanced ad platform that was introduced last week that allows you to advertise on multiple platforms with one click. How can I share this news with you? Where are the links to the discount? So play it. The link is actually in the video description on YouTube, and on Facebook it's right at the post text. And I'm curious, let me know the name of that advanced app platform. I may have heard of it, and I'm just curious to know what it actually is. All right. Narity asks, what chair do I have? I have the Rosie. The Rosie chair is what I got. uh, Abasi Milaud. Okay, I'm so bad with names, but apology. Hello to you as well. John said, I'm getting sales, very few, but never consistent sales. How do I increase conversion rates? So when it comes to increasing conversion rate, there are obviously text on the page, the hero image. So what is the first image that people see about your products? Your price is also a very big one too. Now, if you're basically starting out and you're never really getting consistent of sale, you may be tapping into a too small of a market. Or maybe your ad budget is actually too low and you're not letting Facebook algorithm to do its job. So if you're already getting sales and if your data points are actually in alignment on what I share, what you can actually do is to simply start to increase your budget, get more traffic to it, and dissect the funnel based on the customer journey. That's what you want to do. All right. Shikar said, I have built new e-commerce website. Which is suitable, Shopify or WordPress? I'm always a fan of Shopify. Again, if you use WooCommerce, I don't use WooCommerce, so I don't know how I would help you help on that, but I suggest Shopify. So Wood said, best platform to sell online. So Wood, it really depends on what you're trying to sell. Okay, it depends on what you're trying to sell. So if you are obviously trying to actually sell a physical product, I highly encourage Shopify. If you're trying to actually sell like a digital product, then you can actually look at ClickBank or ClickFunnels at the same time. It is basically the easiest for anyone to actually get started with these kind of platforms. All right. Khalid said, I like this man. Thank you. John says, so how much would you recommend daily budget for Facebook ads? I start with $5 first and see what my cost per click and CTR is. And if the data number are looking right, I quickly increase it to $20 and actually have $20, which will actually give you a lot of good data on what is happening. And when the number starts to do well, especially if you're doing CBO, which is campaign budget optimization, then you could actually increase that even further out. Let's see. Play it. I never actually heard of royalty, so I'm not sure. Dario said, how do you get the review of Robert Kiyosaki on your landing page? Obviously, I was very fortunate to actually have met him. He loved my story, loved what I do, and obviously put his name behind it, and that's how I got it, right? That's how I got it. Let's see. Darity said, do you recommend integrating Amazon into Shopify as a sales channel as I have products that are getting sold on Amazon? It seems complicated. Do I still just sell as a merchant? So Narity is really up to you. You can have it up and you really just do it as a merchant. You're just basically listing it on Amazon. That's really it. And as a matter of fact, there's actually a lot of quick video tutorials on Shopify to share that because they actually have that as a sales channel as well. Wazil said, is there any way to open dropship store without spending on ads? I have seen some tutorial in marketing, but but for you, what alternative do you recommend? So if you absolutely do not have any budget on simply advertising online, then what I would suggest you to do is to create an Instagram channel and post every day several times and build that following. It's going to be a longer or a way longer process, I should say. But at the end of the day, if that's your only option, then you can actually look at that. All right. Ish said, is Shopify dead? They are not dead. However, yesterday there has been a big internet outage, like a massive internet outage. And I actually shared on my social media what to do when there is an outage, right? And there are really just two things that you needed to do. Definitely check back my Instagram or my Facebook page, and you'll see what I would do whenever there's an outage of some sorts, just like what happened yesterday. Now, are they dead? They're absolutely not. They're not dead. All right. So let's see. Moses said, I just started a store. I get plenty traffic, but no sales. What could be the problem? So Moses, if you're getting a lot of if you're getting a lot of traffic and you're not getting a sale, that probably means that two things. Either the price is set too high, or number two is that there is a disconnect between the ad or how you actually get traffic to the actual product page. Okay, these are the really two. All right. Let's see. Abachi said, is branding necessary now with Shopify, and how do you do it? Customize product packaging without touching it. So, I mean, ultimately at the end of the day, you want to actually use dropshipping to start. Now, branding is important, but you don't want to actually have that as a focus point right out of the gate. Your goal is to actually find a product that actually can sell. Once that product starts to sell, then what you want to do is to look into obviously buying in bulk and branding it afterwards. But if you're just starting out, you don't really necessarily have to worry about that. What you got to focus on is finding the product, running the ads, and letting the data tell you if that product is actually going to sell or not. All right? That's what you want to do. Koa said, hello, Fred. What are the ads platform you suggest to sell ClickBank product? Let's say two niches, the dating advice relationship niche and remedies. I would say right now, if you're trying to actually go after that, there's a lot of traffic sources. There's Bing, there's Google, there's Facebook. To really get started, I think if you're trying to sell ClickBank products, I say Bing. Bing is actually pretty easy for you to actually get started on that. All right. Wood said, I want to start my e-commerce, but I don't know how to start. So Wood, you are in the right timing right now and ask the right question. I'm actually offering 50% off. First time ever, only time I'm doing it, final time that I'm doing it, 50% off my entire Zero Up program. It consists of the training, weekly bootcamp, and software for anyone to actually get started when building an e-commerce business. You definitely want to check out on that. There's a link right in my Facebook post right now on the discount link. Again, we will be removing this by Wednesday. We're only doing a quick flash sale in celebration of, obviously, iPro Academy's launch. And if you guys actually go to iProAcademy.com, you will actually see that it's a brand new website, and it actually is going to be a centralized hub to actually have people like you who wants to actually learn how to build, grow, and scale an online business. You're going to get all the education, all the resources, and all the tools right in there. All right. So let's see. I'm going back into YouTube right now. What do you think of ad exchange apps? They claim to be more efficient than Facebook and Google ads. I am not really a fan of them. I love to actually go direct to the source and really handle the things myself. Okay, just being very honest. Playa said, okay, how can I get this game changer in front of you? It will help us using your product system. Play it, I guess, just email my team, and then we can actually take a look at it. Ricardo Hernandez said, how do I make 100K? So there's a lot of ways to actually make 100K. There's affiliate marketing, email marketing, and e-commerce, helping other businesses with traffic. There is, these are 4 core ones that I can really think of right out of the bat. Now, again, if you wanted to actually learn how to build a 6-figure store, today is the opportunity. You're getting 50% off. Right now, my best-selling Zero Up e-commerce program with training and with software, and you want to take advantage of that. We got a lot of students that actually went from 0 to 6 and 7 figures. Like, it is literally unheard of in the industry. We actually have surpassed $33.5 million in student results. So again, you can take advantage of the deal right now that we're having on. It's a quick flash sale. It will be ending this Wednesday, and you do not want to miss out on it, all right? So, let's see. Wazel said, niche ideas, please. Where do you check for trends when it comes to niches? So, you can actually use Google Trends for niche ideas. Honestly, at the end of the day, if you actually go into iProAcademy.com, there's a free course called Zero Up Lights that you can get. I actually share some of the niche ideas that I've seen that work really, really, really well. So you can actually take a look at that. Narity said, what are the best sales channel to integrate into Shopify? In all honesty, Narity, I don't really focus on those sales channel myself. I primarily focus on the traffic component myself. So yeah, I don't know how to give you the right answer. I mean, you can add it. It doesn't hurt. All right. Narity said that thank you for doing this live pop-up. Gives me a chance to use my brand new phone. Great stuff. Salid said Fred is the real deal. Thank you, Salid. Awesome. So again, if you guys have any question, let me know right into the chat box. I'm just here to actually come live and answer any questions that you guys may have. Let's see. Moses said, thanks. That was the only two things I could think of. Yeah, that's really it. You look at it from a customer journey standpoint, right? That's what you want to look into. Miriam said, having multiple different projects or similar projects. I would say it depends on your outcome. Elaborate on your question, Miriam. I'm not sure what your question is. Harshit said, how much minimum investment is required to start an e-commerce business? Please be honest. I gotta say, to have a store up, it'll cost you less than $100. Where you need the most significant investment is going to be ads. Now, when it comes to ads, you can actually work at it on your own pace. And let's say that you run $10 a day in ad every day. That's $300 a month. So theoretically, you simply just need less than $500 a month, and you can actually get an e-commerce business up and running. Now, when you found a product that works through your ads, you simply want to double down, right? So let's say that if you actually have an ad, you have a product that is working, and because of the cash cycle, what you can do is you can double down on it. And by doubling down on it, is simply saying that if you actually ran $10 a day in ads and make 15 back on day one, you want to put in back that 15 so that that 15 turns it into 20. And that 20 goes back in and hoping that it turns into 30. And you simply just snowball it from there. And that's what I would suggest you to do. All right. Let's see. Fritz Gerard Lewis said, do you have a Google Ads course? Really good question. And this is the reason why we actually rebuilt and launched iProAcademy.com right now, is for me to actually provide more courses based on not just e-commerce, but like all kinds of courses. And Google Ads is actually one of them that we are considering having into our platform. Now, next week, we are going to be launching a brand new traffic course. I'm not going to spill the beans on what it is right now, but it will be obviously super, super, super duper important for your business. So definitely check it out. All right. David said, I'm stuck at social media strategy stage. What to post, when to post? Do you have any resources or suggestions? So what to post is more or less what your market really wants, right? When to post, you want to try to post 3 times a day, one in the AM, one in the afternoon, and one in the evening. That's what you want to do. All right. Do I have any resources or suggestions? I don't really have any resources, but maybe I will have something out pretty soon to share with you guys what to do. All right. Bianca said, do you still offer the $5 promo for tiny.ie? Unfortunately, no, we don't have that promo anymore. All right. Play it said, is there a bundle for the products? Is the one-on-one mentorship 50% off too? Play it, no, the mentorship is not 50% off. It's just our Zero Up program that is 50% off. We do have other programs inside iPro Academy that is also 50% off, so you can definitely check right inside, all right? So Miriam says, sorry, I meant having multiple different products or have similar products. I would say multiple different products. That's what you wanted to do. What about Pinterest ads? Definitely something that we can actually put into consideration. Let's see. Wazel on Facebook said, general store to start up or a niche store right away. Niche. I'm always a fan of niche store. I said that, do you do private mentoring? We do private mentoring. It's a 4-day workshop that we have. So definitely check it in. Narity, yes, that is the plan right now. Let's see. What is the link to that academy? Please post the link. So Wazel, the links are right up on our Facebook posts. So there's a link that says 50% off Zero Up that you can actually take advantage of. The other one is saying other courses with discount. You can actually click on that link and it will lead you to that course page. All right. Let's see. Patricia said, what is better, a drop shipping store or a one product store that is working? To me, I'm always a fan of a drop shipping store. The one product store just came out of nowhere, but it's really the same thing. It's really the same thing. It's just that people just put one product on there, but in reality, when you're running an e-commerce store, why would you just have one product, right? Sean said, how long did it take you from actually become successful in long-term and scalable? I have to say, really good question, Sean. It took me, my first business, it took me a year-ish before we start driving into the multi-million dollars. And then what happened is afterwards that business crashed. And then I actually quit internet marketing and went into the corporate world for 3 years. And after that, because of all the knowledge that I have, and now that I have like the corporate business background, then I immediately, created another business, and it just skyrocketed from there. So again, each person's success time is very, very different. Some people actually take like 6 months start to become successful. Some people take a couple years. For me, I went down the very hard routes on really figuring things out myself. I never really had a mentor. I buy courses online back then to actually learn, but I never really had a mentor to really help. So my time, obviously, from start to really long-term and scalable, it did take me quite some time. And I actually, I would have to say, I actually failed a lot throughout the process. A lot of businesses that I invest in, that I started in, I lost a lot of money. Lessons learned, right? But again, I don't want to basically say, well, you're going to become successful next week. That's really never really the case, to be very honest with you. But we do have some students that just in a couple months start to go crazy and start to really scale too. But again, each person is different. It really depends on the product, the market, and how persistent you are at the same time. Let's see. Koa said, do you support coaching one-on-one on your course? So inside our course, we do actually have a Facebook group that is just for our members. And also we have our weekly boot camp. We don't do one-on-one in our course. That is something else that we have. But then the things that you're going to get, the support that you're going to get inside our Zero program, it will far exceed anything that you experience. All right. I think you can actually still log in back or email my team because they did actually transfer you guys over too, from what I'm aware of. Keith, I am here. Keith said, I am an advocacy for gamers and want to make a clothing line called Rug Clothing. Rug means rise up gamers. They said I should make a show around it, although it might turn out to be a merch. So Keith, what I would suggest to you is start doing live stream. And live stream the hottest game like PUBG, right? PUBG. I think that's what it's called. PUBG. Or you can actually live stream League of Legends so that you build a following. And when you are doing these live stream, make sure that you're on camera wearing your rug shirts or rug merch. That's how people actually go from there. Wood said, why do you sell your course in USD? Because that is the universal currency for everything. All right. America Brightness said, hi, Fred. I just have Shopify store. Can I integrate it into Zero Up program? Absolutely, you can. Let's see. Playa said, I already have print profits. I plan on continuing with POD. What other programs would you suggest I purchase? It's up to you. You can actually look at the FB Masterclass that will give you a lot of understanding about Facebook ads. You can definitely take a look at that, or Influencer Masterclass that actually shares with you how to use influencers to actually start generating sales for your store as well. Patricia said, how many products should you start with to get your store up and running? I say 25. I always go after 25 so that your store looks like it has something. All right. Let's see. Hi, Betty. Awesome that you're here. I want to know more about Google Ads. We have a new Google Ads coming out, ads course coming out. I may potentially have it. This is why we actually release iPro Academy, so that for me to actually release more training, it's going to be a lot easier for you guys and going to a centralized place to actually get these training as well. All right. America Brightness said, I want to integrate it. How can I? We're offering 50% off during our flash sale, which ends on Wednesday. There's a link in the video description on YouTube. Click on that, and then it will show you how to do all the integration and everything once you enrolled. All right. Is there a Shopify theme that works better for conversions? Yes and no. I mean, if you're just starting out, I don't think you have to even worry about those things. Afterwards, when you start to actually find a product, you got your feet wet, then that's something that you can actually think of and worry and really figure out from there. Fantasy said, what makes people buy on anything you sell? I mean, at the end of the day, the decision is yours, Fantasy, and we have a lot of student results. So ultimately, at the end of the day, I gotta say, it's really up to you. I'm not convincing you to buy. I'm just saying that we have this opportunity for every single one of you. Play it, yes. FP Playbook is 21% off, so not every program is 50% off. Just obviously my main selling ones are at 50% off. Some of them are not. We can get better profit from Facebook ads or Google ads? It really depends. Sometimes I actually see better results on Google ads than Facebook ads. Sometimes I see better results on Facebook ads than Google ads. So it really drills down to what you sell, what niche you are in, and what strategy you use. So again, each person's business is different, but I gotta say, you want to focus on both. Both traffic sources is superbly important. Let's see. Hugh Pond said, what works better for salon, Facebook or Google? Google. Let's see. Yeah, I will say Google. Sean said, will you start taking profitable Shopify store to other countries and try them in other area language because of the barrier and how uncapped it might be? So Sean, one of the strategies that we have is to simply just run a worldwide campaign for our Facebook ads and then let the ads tell us what happens in other places. Right? So that's what we do. That's the beauty of running an e-commerce business, that we're not restricted to just the local area. Like, we can actually build it out and actually advertise to anywhere around the world and let the data tell us what is going on. And that is really the beauty of things that we have. All right. So again, I just came on live here to actually just hang out for a couple minutes with you guys. I came on live for actually more than 30 minutes right now. So again, I will be doing more lives, more Q&As, more Ask Me Anything right now. And for those of you that are really wanting a step-by-step system, the training, the software, that really helped my students go from zero to over $33.5 million in sales, today is your opportunity. We're offering 50% off discount, and this is only the first time and last time we will ever do it, and we're doing it in celebration of iPro Academy. And right on Facebook, on the post, there's a link, and right on YouTube, right in the video description, there's a link for you to actually get a copy of Zero Up for 50% off right now. Go check it out. And we do have a lot of other courses that is on sale right now on my website. You guys can actually find the second link right into the post and right inside the video description on YouTube. Go check it out. We will be stopping and closing down the sale as of Wednesday, okay? So there's literally only 2 days left, and afterwards we will never, ever, ever discount our products. It's the first ever time that I'm doing it. And if you are really wanting a complete step-by-step training system and weekly boot camp to help you build, grow, and scale your e-commerce business, this is your opportunity right now. Click that link, sign up. Don't miss out on this deal, because we will never, ever do this deal again, all right? Other than that, I'll do more lives in the coming weeks. I'll make it a habit. I'll make it a thing that I'm coming more live to answer more questions that you guys may have and to really help you out with your business, all right? Other than that, I look forward on seeing you guys inside iPro Academy. I look forward on seeing you guys right inside Zero Up, and really take advantage of this 50% discount that we have. It is very, very rare that we're doing this. It will only be done once We're not going to ever do it again, okay? And we're doing it in celebration of iPro Academy's rebirth, our centralized hub for anyone that really wants to build, grow, and scale an online business, all right? I look forward to seeing you guys in the future. You guys can leave me more comments. I will check it out later. Other than that, I'll see you guys maybe in a few days. Bye now.